Some pretty heavy rain on the east side of San Joaquin County as well as Stanislaus counties and into the foothills. And we'll take a closer look at that in a moment. But right now, taking a look across Sacramento, and yes, it's raining in Sacramento County as well and on the Capitol Dome right now. We are looking at showers continuing during the evening and overnight. As we get closer to midnight, we should see things kind of winding down, and that means as the skies clear, we could see some patchy morning fog, and we'll take a closer look at where that could happen. Also, once the fog burns off tomorrow, we'll get some sunshine. Looks like the next couple of days should be pretty good and help to dry things out as we get some afternoon sunshine. But right now, it's the rain. Again, the storm sitting off the coast that's just sitting out here and spinning and is spiraling all these showers from the south to the north. As we zoom in Plumas County, you can see we have just some widely scattered showers to the south of Quincy, to the north and off to the east as well in Lassen County. And then moving a little bit closer, Grass Valley getting some rain. And this is going to be increasing as it's moving from the south to the north from Lake of the Pines towards Grass Valley as well as Nevada City. We have some rain over Forest Hill and Georgetown. Auburn getting some showers a little bit heavier in Roseville as well as Rockland getting some of that, again, just a pocket of heavy rain. And these showers are moving along pretty quickly. Woodland, you're getting good soaking rain as well. Near Rancho Murrieta getting some of that rain. And then it gets a bit heavier, as I was mentioning, just to the east of Stockton, out past Farmington. This is where you're going to run into some of those heavier downpours, and that stretches from north to south all the way down just to the north of Turlock. So Modesto, you're on the edge right there. Oakdale also right there, as we're going to be getting some of that heavier rain moving from the south. So how much rain have we seen so far from yesterday to today? So these are the grand totals, and it's been a little bit more than a third of an inch in Modesto, and that's because we're getting some of that rain today in that area. Stockton, 0.13 of an inch, 0.2 in Sacramento, almost a third of an inch in Marysville, over a quarter of an inch in Vacaville, almost a half an inch in San Francisco. This is where we've been seeing some of the heavier rain in Lake County. We've had 1.36 inches, and then you go north and see this area here in yellow, orange, and red. We've had amounts that have been anywhere from 1.5 inches to almost 2 inches of rain. So that's where we've been seeing the bulk of the rain in through the foothills and on into the Sierra. Now we've had anywhere from over 3/4 of an inch in Arnold and over half an inch in Yosemite and close to a half an inch in Sonora. So those are the numbers we've been dealing with. But how about the snow? And again, this is kind of a heavy, wet snow. This is a warmer system, but we've had 9 inches of heavy snow around Bear Valley, Kirkwood 7 inches, as well as North Star, Sierra, Tahoe 8 inches, and Sugar Bowl 6 inches. Satellite view showing us this weather pattern. Again, it's going to be shifting. Now this area, the core, the center of the system, is spiraling around quite nicely now along the coast, is going to shift south. And as it shifts south, things are going to dry up. So Futurecast shows that process taking place as we get through this evening. We'll still have some rain, but as we get closer to midnight, things start to clear out. And by tomorrow morning, we're talking more about the chance for some fog. And this is going to be mainly in the Delta region. You can see it forming Solano County and through portions of Sacramento County, San Joaquin County, Stanislaus County, and then it burns off, and we're getting some afternoon sunshine. With that sun, though, we could see some instability showers pop up over the Sierra. So we'll call it partly cloudy skies in the mountains with a chance for a brief shower. And then Friday morning, a better chance for some fog, but afternoon, that's going to clear out. We're looking at sunny skies, so looking pretty nice. Temperatures will be warming up. Saturday, the clouds start rolling in, and then we get into Sunday, and the chance for more rain arrives. So here's your Thursday forecast. Temperatures starting off in the 40s, and maybe a patch or two of fog. Daytime highs, not bad, ranging in the mid to low 60s for daytime highs. Your 7-day forecast, though, shows that break from the rain is not going to last for very long. As Sunday, more rain rolls in, and we've got more impact days on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week.
I know you're excited about this rain, doing the little rain dance over there. All right, let's take a live look at the Golden One Center. Preparations are underway for Disney